the last Sunday of the month. So what are we doing? We are sipping our tea. We're sipping our tea. Please hit reshare. Please hit reshare so folks will join our live stream because I've got a great guest that's coming on later. Stephanie Wiggins, CEO of Metro, going to talk about some amazing new Metro programs, all of that. So hit reshare so your family, friends, and neighbors will join us. Welcome to Sippin My Tea. I appreciate you all sipping with me today. I'm going to be honest, it's been hot and I've not been getting my daily water allotment in like I should and we all should. So I'm sipping on some water in my cool Pam's coffee cup. Y'all know Pam Greer. You remember when she paid coffee? I loved her because she was 6 feet tall, and I was probably 6 feet tall when the movie came out when I was like six. So I'm gonna sip on some water. You should be doing the same. Woo! FIFA is here, and LA is all about it. Are we all in or what? I have on my work dress today, but I got multiple jerseys. I have fallen down the rabbit hole like everybody else. This is the energy in our town is amazing. It's just I'm so tickled by it all. And so it's here, it's throughout LA County, and especially in the second district, you can really see and feel the magic of the games. And that's what we're going to talk about this month for Sipping My Tea. I am very, very proud to be an official World Cup fan zone. So FIFA, there are a lot of watch parties. There are a lot of things going on that are unofficial, some even government sanctioned, city councils, but there are a select few official FIFA fan zones, and we got one in the second district. It's going to be 4th of July weekend. How iconic is that? Both Saturday and Sunday. We got 2 days, and it's at our very own LA County Magic Johnson Park in our Willowbrook community. So it's not going to just be a watch party. Oh no. We're also going to do a community celebration with local artists and performers, vendors, and activities for the whole family. You know how we roll in the second district. The fan zone will have not one, not two, not three, but 4 screens. Excuse me, we're going to screen 4 games. The fan zone will be open from 8:30 a.m. to 5 o'clock and show games at 10 and 2. Open from 8:30 to 5. Games are on at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. That's July 4th. July 5th will be open from 11:30 to 5 and will show games at 1 and 5. So 4 games total, 2 on each day. In addition to the free fan zone that everybody could participate in, we're partnering with Metro to shut down Avalon Boulevard for a car-free street event called Paseo Willowbrook. Can you imagine? From the Avalon Metro Station all the way to Magic Johnson Park, we're creating a safe and celebratory space for getting to and from the fan zone. We'll be opening the street to the community to transform it into a community celebration with live music, dancing, vendors, food, and family focused activities. So that sounds all great. And you're like, Supervisor Mitchell, how do I get there? So cars and buses will be rerouted during the open street from July 4th and 5th between 8 and 5 on the 4th and 11 and 8:30 on the 5th. So open street and fan zone will have all kinds of activities. Interactive drum circle and drum making workshop with African Soul International, hands-on arts workshop with LACMA, sign making tools and workshops to cheer on your favorite team, musical performances, including by brass band, a bolero group, and more. Of course, if I'm gonna be there, you know it's gonna be DJ and dancing because that's how I like to get down. Sports and recreation, soccer skills, and games with Angel City Football Club and LA Football Club, because we got 2 in the second district. A basketball clinic with Drew League Foundation, bike skills and maintenance workshops with East Side Riders Bike Club, community marketplace with local artisans and retailers, and of course, it's LA, so we're going to have local food trucks and vendors, including coffee, tacos, Caribbean food, Korean food, because we're one LA and more. So, doesn't that sound like a party? At the end, I will tell you again how to get there. If you have to drive, where to park and take a shuttle. But there will be all kinds of information on my website to help you navigate how to get there. And the point of closing down the street, much like Ciclavia, is so we can have an incredible, expansive opportunity for activities and safety for everybody. We're anticipating 4 to 5,000 people a day. It is not to be missed. So please come out to our official FIFA fan zone and our street activation July 4th and 5th. So I am so proud, deeply proud to serve on the Metro board and to work alongside a absolute leader. You know, I am a student of leadership, and working alongside and witnessing Stephanie Wiggins' leadership of Metro has just truly been phenomenal. So I am thrilled that I'm being joined on this month's Sipping My Tea with CEO of Metro, Go Metro, Stephanie Wiggins. Come on. There she is. Look
Supervisor.
at you. And look at you with your Metro FIFA jersey. It's all official. Thank you so much. We want to talk about our upcoming Open Street event and all things Metro and World Cup. But you know, since you're sipping tea, tell me what you're sipping on in your Metro cup. Go ahead.
Thank you. A lemon zest with a little ginger in there. Best tea ever. Thank you, Supervisor.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I know how busy you are. I tease you every month because we have monthly meetings, but I don't know how you do monthly meetings with our full board, how you get out to the sites, because as chair of your operations committee, we have the privilege and operations committee of recognizing Metro employees every month, and you go and film videos. I think you probably don't sleep, and that's not good, but your leadership is stellar. You know, we were both received together an amazing honor recently
Yeah.
because we are also partners in at the Seed School. Thank you so much for that. Metro has played a critical role in construction, maintenance, and the curriculum. And we both got honorary high school diplomas. Wasn't
That's
that amazing?
That was amazing.
That was a deeply proud moment for me. I hope for you as well.
Absolutely. First of all, the scholars, the students are amazing. And as I said, as I shared, we've gained so much from them as it has been us sharing them a little bit about Metro and getting their ideas on how to improve the service, but also careers at Metro.
Absolutely, because they are our consumers. They're riders.
Absolutely.
Go Metro. Go Metro. I love that.
Mhm.
So thank you for joining me for Sipping My Tea. Your chief of staff was like, I just love the name and all the connotations with sipping tea. And I'm like, yeah, and we are all of that and more.
Okay.
So you have stepped up in a big way. Metro has and invested over $200,000 to help us create our Paseo Willowbrook event, which is a car-free open street experience right outside our World Cup fan zone, our official FIFA World Cup fan zone,
Wow.
which is going to take place the 4th and 5th of July at Magic Johnson Park and along Avalon. So tell me why, what do you hope that our shared constituency gets out of these kind of the fan zones, but also the activation that's going to take place that Metro has helped us to organize and finance?
Well, the activations are so exciting, and we really want to thank you for partnering with Metro and allowing us to be part of the Willowbrook celebration and activation. You know, already what we're seeing with the World Cup, but with activations regularly, it's a way for Angelinos to experience their neighborhood, their community, and Metro is connecting them to this very family-friendly event. And coupled with the World Cup right now, we've been fortunate to partner with you and the rest of the board to really support community watch parties, transit first fan zones throughout LA County. And we're so pleased that Metro can connect people to these events. Number one, giving people an opportunity to experience Metro if they've never tried it before. If they haven't tried it in a long time, it's an opportunity to retry it again. We are much different, Metro, than we were in the past. And of course, it's also an opportunity to just be in partnership and fellowship. The excitement and pure joy that is around our county right now is thrilling. And it's the surprise and delight of really people being able to celebrate. Right now, I'm in the Jersey because this World Cup is a global event.
Mhm.
Not everyone can get a ticket to this event, but you can experience it together.
Like most people can get
Most
right.
people, yes, most people, that's for sure.
Mhm.
But this is a way, and I dare say, the smartest way to experience it because the memories, the excitement, and the kinship that's happening with people, you particularly between strangers, they're coming together because of love of country, love of the sport, and then they're communing together. It's amazing.
It made me feel like I remember years ago when I was a staffer in an elected official's office when the LA Marathon was in its early years, its infancy, and it moved around. I think the community more. It's got a pretty consistent path now, and it was just amazing to see Angelinos come out and support perfect strangers by handing them water and banana peels. This is different because it feels more participatory. I'm not just helping a marathoner. This is a
Mhm.
sport I love, a team I'm committed to, and so the community energy and the individual participation is off the chain.
It's off the chain, and we were fortunate to have you and board members join us as part of the educational observations of Paris. And that was my first experience of this type of activation. And you have come back, you've embraced it, and it is so exciting because the questions I get are, how can I take Metro to get to the activation? How can I get Willowbrook? I've already gotten inquiries about Magic Johnson Park. So it's very exciting because I think it also connects people to our public spaces, our public parks that maybe they wouldn't normally go to or think about. And this is a way to now to introduce them to that
Right.
public asset, as well as letting them know they can get there for $1.75 on Metro.
That part. When we use the term activation all the time in Metro, define so people understand when you say activation, what does that mean?
Well, I think what we have realized is that, Metro does more than get people from point A to point B. And as they are moving to and from within our system, what we've learned is that most of the times our spaces can feel very empty
Mhm,
and then lead to not feeling safe,
mhm,
not feeling inviting.
mhm.
And starting with Supervisor Mitchell, shortly after I came on board as CEO, I remember you authored a motion about really looking at placemaking at our stations. And full transparency, I don't know if we really understood what that would mean and look like. But working with your office
Mhm.
and some of our advocate organizations, we started piloting at the Compton station what an activation could look like, which is working with community to design activities at the station so that ultimately, number one, you make the station a destination,
Right.
right? You make it a destination. You have these different activities going on, which draws more people, which automatically then makes you feel safer in experiencing that space.
Mhm.
We just happened to be able to be in Asia a couple of months ago on a professional study mission tour where they have the best transit agencies in the world. They see millions of people a day.
Mhm.
And what did they tell us they were focused on, and among others? Making the station a destination, doing these activations. And they have really leaned into it where there's all kinds of activity, community facing activity. There are restaurants, there are all kinds of things. And so we've been able to lean in with these activations. We started, thanks to your motion and then Director Yaroslavsky's motion, doing more of these activations. We're curating what's unique to that neighborhood and creating opportunities, whether it's salsa dancing, pickleball. They're doing all kinds of activities. We partnered with Special Needs Network as we are thinking differently about all members of our population and how to ensure everyone is included and feels like they belong. But these activations are fun. Food. Think food trucks, think music and entertainment, think really being introduced to a community activity in your neighborhood that you may not be aware of. So it allows us to promote small businesses, micro businesses, local vendors, and it's been an amazing acceptance. And what I love about it is right now, the way we're curating it by partnering with offices just like yours, we're able to do it at a cost-effective way. So the vision is that we can continue this post World Cup.
I love everything about that. We did an activation at Rosa Parks. Metro has designed with such care and thoughtfulness and community focus your stations. The Rosa Parks stations with the parasols out front that when the light hits the shadow, you can see Rosa Parks' face. I mean, it is a work of art. Our Lamert Park station with those tiles and so it's beautiful. And so bringing people there while they're waiting for their train, there's something to do and see and be engaged in is so important. I think my commitment to it was based on, years ago, maybe one of my first trips to Washington, D.C. was going to Union Station and where there were restaurants and shopping. Years later in Japan, a trip I took with the Senate, some of the best eating we did in Japan was in the train station. And then in Paris for the Paralympics, what struck me was the florist. Get off the train and buy flowers before you went home, and the bakery, and giving away Parisians, buy bread fresh every day. It was like this can be a place where, as you are taking public transport, you are also meeting your own needs. I can give you some flowers and one of those long fancy loaves of bread to take home. So I'm so excited that we're going to make it unique to LA. I know Director Yaroslavsky's like, where's the coffee trucks? Where's the coffee trucks?
That's right.
The same thing, like, can I get a little pop-up florist? Can I give me some flowers? It's going to be amazing. And I'm really excited that we are piloting these. And it will be a part of our activation during our official FIFA fan zone and continued partnership with Metro. In closing,
Yes.
you got another county partnership with JCOD, our Justice Care and what's the D in JCOD? Opportunities, yes, organization.
Yes.
And look at this bus. Now, I'm going to show my age when I say this, but this looks a little like Pimp My Ride. Did we pimp the Metro bus? Is that what we did?
That's what we've done. That's what we've done.
Please tell us about this. Let's experience it.
We are so excited about this partnership. JCOD has been doing outstanding things, and we partner with JCOD as Metro's been focused on how to get more females into the construction industry. But there was one day I was talking to Judge Songhai Armstead about, hey, what can we do? How can we partner with JCOD with the World Cup coming up? And she shared that they already have a pre-existing partnership with West Coast Customs, the iconic Pimp My Ride folks. And we said, what if? And so she connected us together, and really this has produced 4 iconic buses, because Supervisor, this by being the chair of operations at Metro, of the operations committee. The workhorse of our million rides a day are bus riders.
Yes.
And I really felt like, wow, this is an opportunity with this global platform and stage to really lift up the importance of the bus and how iconic and cool it is for Metro and our riders. And so we've been fortunate that JCOD, their clients at JCOD worked with West Coast Customs to really develop this bus. And it is so exciting. The true surprise and delight by riders and employees alike about just the iconic nature of it, the really idealized design of it, the interior that you see. There are digital screens so you can watch the World Cup.
Okay, so right now, this is the roof, the seating
This is
on the
the roof,
inside of
yes.
the bus
This is the roof
with
on
the
the
Pimp
bus.
My Ride blue lights, and those
Absolutely.
are TV screens I see on the side.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. And then they have monogrammed their logo. And of course, it's W for, they say West Coast Customs. I'm going to say for Wiggins, but it's a W monogram, the seats, and the Metro logo in the seats, stitched, the highest quality, the highest craftsmanship. And, when I talk to the judge, we talk about this. These buses represent not just partnership and innovation and creativity, but it's second chances, not just for the JCOD workforce, but also for Metro. We want people to give Metro a second chance. Come try us out. The bus is the best way to travel around LA.
See, CEO Wiggins, you are a fire always, but to give our buses a second chance. I love that. And my hope is, you read op-eds frequently. I brought them to you at Metro meeting,
Yes.
where international travelers will talk about our system and say things like it's so safe, it's so clean, it's so affordable, it's reliable. And it's residents, our family, friends, and neighbors who have notions, from my perspective, that aren't always grounded in our current reality about and that justify why they don't ride. And yet, more are riding to get to these destinations, thanks to FIFA, thanks to the opening of the Geffen Gallery at LACMA, taking the new D line. They ride in the D to get there because they don't want to park and deal with it. So it's my hope that after having that experience, that they feel a sense of community and they get there, that they'll figure out how to incorporate it into their regular lives more often. And to see buses like that reflect our culture, our values, what's important to us, good sound system, all of the above.
Right.
I'm gonna try to take one of those to see if I can take it on Crenshaw Boulevard one Sunday afternoon.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
We have to have our people make sure that it's got some hydraulics. Let's
That's
do that
true.
first.
We do have the hydraulics too for it. That's exhibit. We do.
So, CEO Wiggins, thank you so much for what you do for LA County and the region every day. But certainly, as you have said repeatedly, this FIFA experience is our trial run for
That's right.
2028.
That's
And what we get right now will only better prepare us for the world coming to our communities again.
absolutely.
And we want to be able to make sure that they go Metro, as well as our residents in between.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your
Cheers to
support.
you. Thank you for joining me on Sippin My Tea. I appreciate you.
Thank you,
All
Supervisor.
right. Be well. So don't forget to go Metro to our official fan zone and car-free Willowbrook event. I'm so excited about that. Again, it's July 4th and 5th. You can take the Metro C line to the Avalon station and walk, ride a bike, including Metro Bike Share that'll be there, or take a pedicab from the Avalon station to the fan zone, which is like a half a mile away to Magic Johnson Park. If you have to drive, you can park nearby at Charles Drew University to catch a quick shuttle to the event. We're trying to make sure that you have every accessible way to get there. And for more information and to register for the free fan zone, yes, it's free, but we do need you to register so we know you're coming. Please visit my website at Mitchell